All right. Should be recording, right? Yes, I am. 3, 2, water. I'm sorry. All right. What is up, guys? It's me, Sebastian, your boy, back with another motorcycle vlog. So today, we will talk about a topic that's kind of been on my mind the last few weeks, or few days, I should say, and that is how toxic the fandom industry has become. So, like fandoms, I mean like fans of music, fans of movies, shows, all that jazz. So recently I've been noticing many weird things happening to fans of all sorts on social media, and I personally also went through some experiences as well. So please note that this video might be opinionated, so even though my opinion is irrelevant to others, I hope you could see where I'm coming from in a way. Alright, so to start, I remember sometimes throughout my life people ask me, "Hey Seb, do you know this actor or this actress, singer, show or movie?" And I will reply, "I do not know them," and then or know the movie or the show. And people start bashing me, jokingly or not, saying, "How do you not know this person?" As a joke, you can tell if someone's doing a joke. There's a fine line between a joke and how actually serious a person is. And in my mind, I've never seen or been exposed to that person, topic, or subject that they're mentioning. And I personally don't know how or why I have never came across that person, but it just, never naturally came across, So when I personally ask people if they know this person and they say no, I don't go against them. I never bash them, not even as a joke. Maybe I'll pop a joke, but, I say to the person, "I think you might like them and you should go check them out," because that introduces them to a new person, and who knows, they might pick up on the person, and I don't want them to feel bad about something or someone that they do not know. Please note, I do not easily get offended at all. Like, I don't give a rat's behind. Like, I live life day by day. Eventually you're gonna take your last breath. Good night, and it's just recently, people have been just being really rude to each other in this world, and I'm like, can we all just be like nice to one another and just appreciate the things that people like? You know what I'm saying? So for example, I can't say everyone. For example, I have been a fan by an artist by the name of NF, from the get-go. I went to every concert that he's performed at. So like from Perception to the Search tour to the Clouds tour. Now I'm going to his Hope tour that he announced. And recently I had a coworker of mine ask what music I was listening to, and it was his song Hope, and it literally dropped like less than an hour when he asked me. And I work overnight shifts, so I was there for the time the whole album was released by him. He said that he doesn't know NF at all, and I was like, "Have you listened to his hit platinum song Let You Down?" And he said no. So an hour passed, and he walked up to me and said, "Sebastian, this NF guy is a complete banger. I enjoy his album Hope, and I really can connect with him and stuff." And I was like, "That's awesome, it's good to hear that." And I told him that I recommend going back in time to his older songs to see how his uprising started, and then leading up to where he is now as a artist. And he said he'll do it. So see, a nice positive interaction. I didn't say anything back like, "Oh my gosh, how do you not know who NF is? Like, do you know what music is?" I never done anything like that. I also see people just bash other people's taste in general, like in music. Like, if it's something that makes them happy, why make fun of them for it? So what if someone likes country music? I personally despise it, but if it makes someone happy, what harm is there? If someone likes anime, why bash on them and call them a weeb? If watching anime makes them happy, that's all that truly matters. I don't watch anime, but that's just not my taste and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of music, okay, going back to music and the NF thing, everyone's music taste shifts from time to time. For example, I strictly listen to electric dance music or EDM back in 2015. That's all I used to listen to. And since 2015, the last 8 years, my music taste shifted so many times to the point I listen to everything besides country, heavy metal, and K-pop. Right now, me specifically, I'm listening to R&B more, and I've been recently listening to more since the last few months of 2022. Specifically, I'm listening to Solana/SZA more. My FBI agent on my phone picks up on that, and all I see is SZA on my TikTok, which is kind of, it's cool, but at the same time, like, how it's incredible what phones are doing, and they can just pick up on what you like and dislike, you know. And recently, Solana, she went on tour, and I see it on my page. So I read the comments on some of these videos, right? And people are bashing on how people at the concert aren't singing along, or they're dancing, or they only went to see Kill Bill live. Kill Bill was a song that she released in her newest album, and that song is like the most streamed out of all of them, and it took TikTok by storm. And yeah, everyone, it's a well-known song. And then in my mind, I'm thinking, going back to concerts, people take concerts and experience them differently. Like me personally, sometimes I'll sing along. Sometimes I'm just enjoying in the moment and just sitting in silence or standing in silence and just bopping my head, you know. I'm not going to know every lyric to every song. I might know just the chorus or one singular verse. I mean, that's talented that people know the whole song. But I know for a fact that I'm going to struggle knowing a whole verse or song. And, you know, everyone experiences concerts differently, and that's okay. You know, Coachella just happened or is happening, and, you know, people are just there for the music. Some people are just to have a good time, spend time with friends, dance, not dance, take photos, not take photos. It just depends on who the person is and what they personally enjoy, like to do. And whatever it is, as long as it makes them happy, that's all it matters. Going back to concerts and all that and music, some people will say, how are fans of SZA or any artist if they do not know a song from her album or their album in 2012? Album in 2012. And I'm so confused. And when people say that, like, couldn't that person just catch up on the music and just, you know, have like a go into that rabbit hole of enjoying all the music and just, you know, vibing and stuff, you know? And I think the point of what people are trying to say is they're just trying to brag about who has known an artist the longest. And, you know, I just had the biggest brain freeze. I was introduced to SZA in 2020, but I never caught on her music until late 2022. R&B hasn't really come across my mind in 2020 yet, but now since it is April 2023, I listen to her songs, both released and unreleased. You know, I also did go back in time and see her uprising to who she is as like a woman, strong, independent woman, powerful woman that she is today. You know, and, you know, I watched her interviews and everything. And what does that make me? You know, that makes me a fan. And this goes for all artists. Like, what's the difference of a fan that's been listening to a specific artist for a month than a fan that's been listening for 2 years? If they both listen to the same songs and know they both know the story and uprising of an artist, what's the difference between knowing them for 2 years and 1 month if you both equally know who the artist is? I guess it's trying to say, I don't know if it's like a flex. I don't know how to describe it. Like, the longest celebrity I've known was PewDiePie. I've been a fan of him since his Amnesia videos. He was below 10 million subscribers. And watching him grow, you know, I'm like, had a boy, sonny, you know, that old grandparent that just sees someone grow, you know, and it's unique. I love seeing people grow and see the person that they become. Like NF, seeing him grow, going back in time with Solana, seeing how she grown and is growing, and seeing other people grow. PewDiePie, you know, PewDiePie has accomplished so much, and he's just doing side quests right now. You know, he completed the game of life, but he's still playing the game of life. He's having these DLCs and doing these side quests, and, you know, he has a new chapter ahead of him. You know, he's about to become a dad because Marzia is pregnant, and, you know, he's going to complete the game of life even more and progress. And good for him. You know, he started selling hot dogs, for crying out loud. Look at him now, it's really unique and amazing. And a person could be a fan of PewDiePie just today and go through his videos and stuff, and that just makes him a fan as well. There's no difference in a fan from another fan besides how long you know them. In the end, you guys both know who the celebrity is or something, so going back, I just went on a side tangent from my notes, but I have been branching out with R&B. I've been listening to other R&B artists, not just SZA, because R&B has caught my interest recently, and that's just my taste right now. And now you see now you see my experience with an artist I've known for a while and an artist I recently started listening to. I feel no shame about who I listen to or how long I've been listening to them for. And then another thing people kind of bash about others is that, TVs and movies. Personally, I don't watch a lot of TV, so when someone asks me if I saw a popular show or this show, I say no, and they will lose their mind. Just personally, just not my style. I have a feeling that I'm just mumbling at this point of the video. So the main thing about this video is just to be nice to one another and respect each other's likes, no matter the topic. If it's something that generally makes a person happy, that's all that matters, And I've been thinking about this, when I ride my bike and stuff. I'm like, what? Do people think this is a competition about being a fan to an artist? Like, who cares? It's life, Just enjoy whoever you're enjoying listening to, watching, or whatever, because in the end, we all go through the same thing in the end of life, So I hope you guys enjoy this motorcycle vlog. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on how toxic the fandom community is. I'm sure there's more to talk about. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next motorcycle vlog. I don't know when, but I'll make it work. Alright, you guys take it easy. Have a beautiful day. Remember, you are loved. Peace out.